Hi everybody, it's Linda the Broke Crafter. My camera just went haywire. I have been recuperating from the cold from hell. A couple things I can show you is a kind of wonky looking until I clean it up 100% star. I just took embroidery floss and soaked it with Mod Podge and kind of just took it around some toothpicks, and then before it was dry, because if you leave the toothpicks in it before it's dry or until it's dried, it's so hard to get off the toothpicks. It is so hard. And then I made a round one, and I'm going to hang this, and I'm also going to get some little balloons and blow them up to about that size, maybe about that size, and do the same thing so that they'll be balls for decorating anywhere, anytime, whatever. And I'm going to put glitter on them, hang them around the house. I didn't have a chance to do that today. Like I said, I'm trying to catch up from being sick for about 3 weeks with a cold. I am wearing a new piece. It's called a janket. J-A-N-K-E-T. Cross between a jacket and a blanket. It's 50 inches wide, 36 inches tall. And it's done on the short, it's done on the long side, on the long, wide side. Okay? It measures 50 by 36. I just told you that. And I can't remember where I saw the pattern. But it was real easy to do because it's just basically a giant rectangle. And you make it as long as you want. I wouldn't go any more than about 70 inches maybe. Because my camera's possessed. It might get a little out of control, but you can make it as long as you want. This one at 36, 37 inches is long enough to cover my hiney. And since it's 21 degrees outside, lovely, beautiful, cold winter day. It's always nice to keep your hiney warm. So on the short ends, when you're done, it's done all in double crochet. Double crochet. When you're done, you take it and you fold it in half, short end wise. You know what I mean? Ugh, I'm terrible. Here it is. Okay, so I've crocheted it. Take it, fold it in half this way, and then you put 2 buttons down here and down here, and it makes little armholes. Let's see if I can do this without falling down. See? Makes little armholes. And I didn't have enough matching ones. And I added a button here because it slips down off your shoulder sometimes. And I also added a little tie up here for a little extra added staying power, so to speak. So the entire thing took me about a day as I was sitting on the couch just watching TV. And, you know, once you get in the role of doing your double crochet, it goes pretty fast. And I took, the pattern called for 6 bulky. When you look at a skein of yarn, it will have a number on the thing. And this says number 4. So this is a regular worsted weight yarn. A 5 is a little bit thicker, and 6 is like blanket weight. And it did call for a 6, but I used a 5 because the 6 was a little expensive at Michael's. It was $10, a skein, and she used 3 skeins. So that was going to be 30 bucks. And the coupons weren't all that great this week. So I went for a number 5 from Michael's. And they were $4 a piece, plus 20% off the entire thing. So all total, it cost me 10 bucks. So thumbs up to the 20% off your entire purchase of regular priced yarn. Thank you. I love that. I love when they have good yarn sales like that. But I'm thinking if I get another good coupon, I might go back and make it in a number 6 in a different color. But these are like jewel tones, and I do love my jewel tones. And I had some left over, so I just made a little headband to cover my ears, because my ears get cold and red like they are right now. So that was what I did for like 3 weeks, because I felt like poo. And the entire East Coast is completely freezing to death. My sister, who I love, is in Florida. She's riding around in her golf cart. I love you, Dee. Anyway, so one thing I wanted to show you, talking about crochet, because I've kind of been on a crochet kick here the last few. Sorry, I keep moving my camera. It keeps falling over. I've been on a crochet kick for a little while. Also did some leg warmers. Children of the 80s. Did we ever think leg warmers would come back in? Anyway, so that was just single crochet. Nothing to it. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Make them as long as you want. I could make a pair go clear up to my thighs if I wanted, but I didn't want to, so I didn't. Anyway, I am going to fiddle around with this. Okay. Since I've been on a crochet binge, I wanted to share with you something that I used when I first started teaching myself how to crochet. And that's 101 stitches for Afghans. Why? Why this particular book? When you open it up and you see a pattern and you like that pattern and you say, well, how am I going to make that? The most important thing in this book says right there, foundation chain multiples of 2. So what in the world does that mean? That means when you're making your first chain, anything that's divisible by 2 is you're going to be able to make that pattern. And you can make a tote bag, you can make a blanket, you can make an Afghan, you can make a hat, you can make whatever you want. But the important thing to remember is that you just need a multiple of 2. Very simple. This next one is foundation chain multiples of 4 plus 2. If you can see that. This one on the next page, which is kind of a pretty pattern. I don't know if you can see that as well. This is multiples of 3 plus 1. And all through this book, here's the front cover and the back cover. So you can see the stitches. And then they also have more color pictures on the inside. Okay? So that you can see what these patterns look like with a little color to them. And when you find a pattern that you like, if you can remember that pattern is a multiple of 2, then you can do anything with it that you want. And you're not going to have any surprises. And that's the easiest way to start, is to find a book that's going to tell you how many stitches are in your foundation row. Foundation row is just that. When you get your yarn, whatever weight yarn you're going to use, nothing's going to be easy today, is it? Let me snip this off. I'm unprepared, I'm sorry. I usually am. It's freezing Friday. Make your slip stitch. Slip knot, rather. I think everybody knows how to make a slip knot. And you pull on that one, get it onto your hook there, get it through your fingers however you want, and you start chaining. This is your foundation chain, okay? This is what your whole pattern is built on. It's just this foundation chain. That's the foundation chain, okay? So it's very simple, very easy, but if you're going to start learning how to crochet, there's also a lot of classes around that are not that expensive. Michael's has them. I think AC Moore has them. And a lot of the libraries I know around me have groups that get together every week or twice a month or once a month or whatever. And they have knit-alongs or crochet-alongs. Whether you knit or crochet or whatever. If you go, someone there will be more than happy to help you get started, help you figure out maybe if you've made a mistake and how to fix it and things like that. Because I've been to a lot of them and they've been wonderful. I've learned some things from them, as well as them learning a few things from me. Not so much though. But I can tell you that I was at the doctor once and I saw this very nice lady and I talked to her for a few minutes. She was just crocheting up a storm. She was making flowers or something. And I said, "What pattern are you using?" And she said, "I'm not, I just make it up as I go." Okay, fine. I wish I was that talented. I really do. I can do a lot of things. Making a crochet pattern isn't one of them. So, anyway, beautiful. Beautiful pieces. Things are moving around in here. You think Bewitched lived here. Anyway, so if you're going to start crocheting, I would get an encyclopedia of crochet stitches, or like I said, the 101 Afghan stitches, something that will give you not just a simple book with a few patterns in it for specific things, but one with a whole bunch of different stitches that you can utilize to do a lot of things with. That's what I would do personally. So, this is Linda the Brick Crafter on a freezing Friday. It is cold. Cold, cold, cold. Stay warm. Stay happy. Stay creative. Like me. Subscribe. You have a great weekend. It's Friday. Like I said, freezing Friday. And I will catch up with you hopefully really soon if I get a hold of those balloons. And I'll show you my creations. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.